really excited about today's assembly. We are here for two reasons. We have a wonderful performance that is going to be put on by our very own Franklin Anti-Bully group. And then we also have another group that's here from Connecting for Kids. And we are going to explain that to you in just a moment. But first, we have
Very good. I'm so proud that you guys did a buddy bench for your school. Buddy benches actually cost money, and I'm very grateful to say that there's a company that is here today, and they're the ones who paid for the bench. So I think we should thank them. What do you guys think? Alright, so how about if I say thanks, you say you, okay? Thanks. 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 Thank you, Bendix, for paying for this bench.
Well, today we're having our Buddy Bench unveiling ceremony at Franklin Elementary School. We're going to begin with an assembly to recap all of the training the students and the administrators and the staff have gone through, where we've learned about how to ask children to play, how to solve conflicts with your peers, how to stand up to bullies. All of that will be recapped in an assembly today and an unveiling of our new Buddy Bench on the playground. Well, the Buddy Bench is a wooden bench that goes on the playground. And it's there in case a child is struggling or having problems on the playground at recess. So maybe their best friend is homesick today and they don't know who to play with. Maybe they're fighting with their friends and they don't know how to solve the problem on their own. Well, what they can do is go sit on the bench, and it's an indication to the other children on the playground that they're looking for a new group to join in and play with. And so the other children, while they're out playing, are supposed to keep an eye on the bench and then extend compassion to that child and include them in the play. We went into every classroom and worked with the students where we role played different scenarios that might happen on the playground. What would you do if a friend is cheating? What do you do if you're tired of playing basketball every single day? And through role playing, we were able to help them come up with some common solutions about how to solve those common everyday childhood problems. You know, children today don't get a lot of unstructured free play time. They're in a lot of activities. They just don't play on the street anymore. And so they really haven't learned some of the basic skills of how to join into a group to play, how to solve those problems. And so we gave them some tools to be able to practice those skills. We received a very generous grant from Bendix Commercial Vehicle Systems to roll it out to 4 Elyria elementary schools: Franklin, McKinley, Oakwood, and Windsor.
Well, the bench came, I was asked to paint it, and we had just finished a similar project with an op art where we took geometric shapes and we made different colors where they crisscrossed and drew some lines in it. And I kind of took it a step higher and added some words. And from day one, I talked about pride. And students' pride in their artwork, classwork, pride in themselves. And then that pride just kind of carries over to the anti-bullying. You know, that the students have to be proud of themselves, who they are. And of course I added Franklin too, because Franklin's a special school and we're proud of Franklin.
Well, today we had an assembly and Miss Luter is the head of the anti-bully team, and she talked, and then she asked teachers to give their story about bullying, and then our students made up skits about bullying, and at the very end we had a skit that the Buddy Bench people had put in their book, that we actually used their skit and performed that in front of them. And then the Buddy Bench people came up and introduced themselves. The program, well, let's start with the anti-bully team. That program is important because it supports the kids and it helps them know how to deal with different situations, because not all teasing or not all problems are bullying. And then it also gives them a support system to stand up against bullying or things that they see that might be bullying, and what to do, like tell a teacher and try to help kids that are being bullied. And the Bully Bench, the thing that's great about the Bully Bench, it's more for kids that maybe don't have friends. So instead of having somebody sit alone at recess is a hard time for kids that maybe don't have friends, because they don't know how to get involved and how to ask to play with someone. And it takes that away from them, and all they have to do is sit on the bench, and then the other kids are to notice, and they come up and ask them. They say, hey, come on and play. And it just makes it easier for kids to have friends, to be socially able to interact with other kids. It's a wonderful thing for those children that are having difficulties. But not only that, it's like if you have a friend that maybe is absent from school and you always play with that friend, now you don't have her or him there to play with during recess. So you have the buddy bench to sit on, and then other kids can say, hey, come on and play with us. Come and play kickball or anything that they're playing. So it's really a good tool for that reason.
I like the buddy bench because it's colorful, and if you don't got nobody to play with, you could just come sit down.
It's a B.
And somebody will just come.
It's a B right
and
here.
play with you.
There's a B
Yep.
underneath your hand?
Yes.
Okay, let it go. Let it go. You okay? Did you get stung? You sure?
Yes,
Okay. Did you get stung?
on my desk.
Okay.
Somebody said a bitch. I would ask them to play.
It's important to be nice to people because people don't want to get hurt inside and be mad at you so they can have more friends.